Hey guys, what is up? This is Adam Christie 97, and this is the second squad builder of today, which I promised you in the earlier video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. But this is the second one, and let's build my own squad. This is another hybrid because I have two hybrids at the moment, simply because of fitness and all that. But I saw this player in Team of the Week, and I thought I might get him, so it's kind of ruined it there. I've got Team of the Week player in there, but it's a pretty cheap hybrid in all honesty, but I like it a lot. So let's get straight into the team, and we have Helton in net. Probably one of my favourite keepers in the game. He's got good all-round stats, does the job for his 1,100 coin price tag, and I can't argue with that for what he is. Let's move on to the first centre-back, and I think it is in fact Equiem Mangala. Yes, it is. What a haircut and what a forehead. But he's got 79 pace, 77 defending, 80 heading, 6'2", 700 coins. He's a bargain in my opinion, probably one of the better centre backs for his price in the game. Let's move on to the next centre back, and he is actually from Brazil. We have Zilao. 6'2" as well, 73 pace, 71 defending and 81 heading. 81 heading for 69 rated silver. Yes, I said it, 69 rated silver is a pretty immense stat, and you do notice it in game. So he's probably one of my favourite centre backs in the game, along with Mangala. He feels a lot quicker than 73 pace as well. He probably feels about 80 pace, so pretty overpowered. But what do you want? It's a squad builder, and you want these overpowered cheap players in your team. Let's move on to the centre back, and we'll get rid of the nationality now because we don't have to worry about that. We have a guy called Lorenzo Melgaio. Melgaio. I'm not going to try and say his name anymore. I'm just going to mess it up. Have a look at it one last time. Nope, not going to be able to say it. He's from Paraguay, plays for Benfica, got 87 pace and 76 dribbling. Got pretty solid stats for another 69 rated player. What was it? Well, $1,000 I paid for him. Yes, it was. He's a bargain in my opinion. He bombs up and down that line, and he's got the pace to get back if he gets out of position. So he's a perfect left back in my opinion. Now the first right back of the team is in fact Mario Fernandez. I think that is his name. Yeah, Mario Fernandez, 78 pace. He's in fact 6'2", so he can often fill in for another centre back if one of mine decides to be out of position. With his heading ability and his pace, he's a pretty solid right back, as there's not many good right backs in the Russian league that aren't gold. So he does the job in my opinion for the 450 coins that I had to pay for him. Now let's get one of the centre mids in, and in fact there's no point of doing that. We have a man called Noboa. Christian Noboa. He's 6'1", pretty bog standard centre mid in my opinion, but he is in there for chemistry reasons. Plays for Dinamo Moscow, and he comes from Ecuador. He's a pretty solid player for a fill-in player, should we say. Now the next centre mid, you probably saw who it was. It is in fact Axel Witsel. Now with the team, he manages only to get 7 chemistry in all, with all the team put in, but I could get him on 9, but I'd have to move about a couple of players and get rid of some players, which I don't want to do. But you don't really notice the 7 chemistry because he's that good of a player. I keep doing this, but he cost me 850 coins. Probably the biggest bargain in the entire game, in my opinion. If you can get Axel Witsel, get him. Put him in any team you possibly can, because he's probably one of the best players you'll ever use. He's got feels quicker than 71 pace. He can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble, he can also defend, and he can bloody well head. He's pretty much the all-round centre mid. And for 850 coins, I would gladly pay 20 grand for this player. Hopefully he'll get an inform soon, and I can probably fit him in this team if he's not too expensive. But even if he is, I'll get some money and get him in the team. Now the next centre mid next to him is just call him Defoe, Stephen Defoe. He's actually pretty good in my opinion. He's mainly in there for chemistry, but he scored 2 goals in 3 games, which is pretty good for a fill-in player, and actually quite liked him. He had a good attacking intelligence, I should say. He always made the right runs, overlapped on the wingers, so pretty solid player in my opinion, and I would recommend you pick him up if you want a decent midfielder. So altogether my midfield's pretty strong and my defence is pretty strong, or you could just say OP, but I want to call it strong. And the right forward is in fact a silver player called Montero, or Montero, 600 coins, but I had to convert him to right forward and 4-3-2-1. So that probably cost me about 2,500 altogether, because the right forward card has in fact gone up because of EA's update. He is probably one of my favourite players in the team, other than the striker. We'll just leave it at that. He's probably one of my favourite players in the team. For his price, like, I actually picked him up for 600 coins, but you know, the conversion and stuff, but we'll just say I picked him up for 600 coins. It is also one of the biggest bargains in the game for his position. I would gladly pay over 10 grand for this player and not feel bad about it. He's that good. He's just got good passing, good dribbling, and great shooting. Let's have a look at what his stats are. He's got 84 pace, 63 shooting, 60 passing, 81 dribbling, and the others you don't need to worry about. But in fact, his heading is pretty good with 58. To be honest, as long as the heading is probably over 50, they will score quite a few headers for you. He's got 6 goals in 3 games. From right forward is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. Right, we'll move on to the left forward now. And we have Mertens. So he gets full chemistry, it won't matter who we have at striker, but you've probably guessed who it is already if you've looked at the team of the week. But Mertens, he is a tank of a player. He scored 2 goals in 3 games for me. He's just creative, pace, dribbling, shooting, everything you could possibly want from a winger. He's got it, and he is cheap as chips. So if you want a good winger, I would recommend Mertens any day of the week to you. And trust me, I would gladly pay 10 grand for him. In fact, I may try and get his inform for this team, upgrade the team a bit and make it a bit more interesting. But enough of that, let's move on to the striker. It is the one, the only, Christian Benitez. What can I say about this guy? He scored 6 games in 3 games. Not scored 6 games, scored 6 goals in 3 games, I should say. 77 heading, 78 shooting, 87 passing, 79 dribbling. Wait, no, not passing. Well, you know what I'm on about, pace. If I was to compare this guy to another player, I would probably compare him to Aguero. He's just got the attacking intelligence. He's about the same height. He's very quick. He's got immense long shots. Like, he's got 86 long shots and 88 shot power, and I think he's got plus 90 finishing. So I don't understand how EA have come up with this 78 shooting. It's just EA trolling as usual, but for a 78 player for 13 grand, probably a great steal for an inform, because I like these cheap informs. They make you feel like you've spent your money well, but he's a class player, and I'd recommend him for any team that you could fit him into. He can score your goals, assists, he can just running off the ball is amazing. Now this team is on 97 chemistry. This team cost me, let's have a quick look at the score, at the prices. I think it's about 7 grand across the back, cheap as chips across the middle, so about 9 grand, probably about 20 grand for this team, and it is worth every coin in my opinion. I won the Gold Cup with this team as well, so, well, I was already in the quarterfinals, but I ended up winning the Gold Cup. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe and comment. There'll probably be more coming up now as I'm starting to enjoy FIFA again. So this is Christy 1997 and I am off. See ya.